All right, man, let's get it, man. I don't know why I just clapped, but what better way to start the year off than to wrap up NBA Live 19 now? The game has been out for 4 months, going on 4 months, and if you add the time up, that's about 2,800 hours or something like that, give or take. NBA Live 19, we've had about 3,000 hours to digest this game and to play it and find the positives and the negatives. Now, if you look at my characters, I have a level 97 point guard, a level 87 small forward, a couple of other odd players that I really didn't put too much time into. My career hype is up there. My live run hype is up there. And my court hype. Like, I spent my time in this game in almost every mode except Ultimate Team. I never played it. But I spent my time in almost every mode, and I feel like I'm really equipped to tell you guys the current state of this game. Now, the current state of this game is really kind of in a weird space, and I really can't put my finger on it, right? Now, it's not in the worst of spaces. This is far from the worst game that I've played, but it's not in a good space neither, because it's certain aspects of the gameplay that's completely broken. Now, before I get into that, before I dive into that, let's talk about NBA Live 3,000 hours later, and let's talk about the positives, right? One of the biggest positives that I can give this game is that you can clearly see that the devs are trying to make this game the best game that it can possibly be. And the reason why I say this is because if you got this game day one, and let's say you played it day one, but then you didn't touch it, all of a sudden you put it back in, you playing it now, you will clearly see the changes that the dev team is making towards the game. I'm talking about things like adding animations into the game, adding courts into the game. I even added a custom shoot around court, things like that. Like, the game is clearly improving in certain aspects as the year goes on, and I gotta give them nothing but credit for them. But with that being said, there's a lot of things about this game that I clearly don't like, and 3,000 hours later, they clearly have still yet to be addressed. They've still yet to be fixed. One of those things is blocking. Now, y'all already know I made a video talking about how the blocking is completely broken. And in my opinion, the main reason why the blocking is so broken is because blocking in this game isn't based off of timing. It's not based off anticipation. Hell, if we being honest, it's not even based off of ratings. It's based off of if NBA Live is ready to give you an animation to shift you in place to get the block. The blocking in this game is just too animation based. I mean, let's be honest. In this game, there's no such thing as a chase down block. Just think about it, honestly. How many times have we witnessed somebody run into the paint? It's already 2 or 3 people in there, and he has a man trailing him. He goes up for a tomahawk dunk with the ball all the way stretched back, and there's no repercussions. How many times, if you're a defender, you're chasing perfectly behind your man? He does a back scratcher dunk. You time it perfectly, you just never get the block. Chase downs are not a real thing in this game. Most of the chase downs that you have seen in this game have been animation based. I want free flowing, no shifting chase downs. Like, I don't think that that's too much to ask. In this game, they're not there. They are clearly not there. It hasn't been addressed. Like, blocking should be based off of timing and anticipation and rating. If you want to know what I mean, let me show you a clip real quick. And I got to reach across the aisle and we got to talk about the competition real quick. Now, this is 2K. Playing Pro-Am, this clip is from like a week ago. Playing Pro-Am, I have a lockdown defender, 6'8", max wingspan. My block rate, it's what, an 86. Now, in this clip, I'm playing help defense. The dude gets free, comes to the rim, I run over. My time is good, my anticipation good. Look at this block. Now, I wish I would have saved our audio because, bro, blocks like this, that was a moment. Everybody in the party hype. We like, yo, this is one of the best blocks we've seen in the game. And if you look at this clip, there's no shifting. They didn't speed me up. They didn't slow me down so I can catch him. They didn't speed him up. They didn't slow him down. It was all about timing and anticipation. And this does not really happen in NBA Live. There are certain times where I do get a block. We're gonna call them free flowing blocks. There are some times in NBA Live I get free flowing blocks, but most of the time they're not. Most of the time they're animation based. Now, on to the next thing that is a problem in this game is shot contest. Shot contest is one of my biggest issues, if not the biggest issue that I have with this game. Now, shot contest is one of those things that I know that they have been trying to improve upon, trying to fix. but it's still broke. Dudes will still shoot in your face. They will still get bailed out by shots that I know that they shouldn't make. Dudes will basically get rewarded because these bad shots that they taking go in at a high rate no matter if you're there, hands up, or jumping. But back to the title, man. NBA Live 19, 3,000 hours later. This game is just right now where it is. While this game is improving in certain aspects, it is improving in certain ways. Each patch, I understand why they're patching things. Each patch, I'm agreeing with certain things that they're doing, but I'm still waiting to see the topics in this video that I presented really be addressed and fixed. One thing that I haven't said in this video is the passing lanes. The CPU still intercepts passes without even turning its head. CPUs look like Prime Richard Sherman, Champ Bailey. Like, it's that bad. You know what I'm saying? So 3,000 hours later, my frustration is growing. It's growing, bro, because right now, if I'm being honest, I'm not thinking about Live 19 anymore, bro. This game is what it is. We're looking for Live 20. And for all of the videos that you're gonna see from me from now on, I'm gonna be pointing out things in NBA Live so they can address those in Live 20, because Live 20 is gonna be a critical game for them, bro. In Live 20, I don't wanna get that game and be like, okay, another small step. No, I want to get that game and I want people to be like, okay, they for real this time. And I know that the dev team want to do that because I've personally sat and had conversations with some of these people. We gotta sit and we gotta look at these problems. And then also, in my comment section, don't bring up 2K. Don't tell me how broken 2K is, because that's not for this video. That is not for this video. And if you want Live to be great, stop doing it. Stop doing that, because you're giving Live passes because you don't like 2K. No, if you don't like 2K, stop talking about them. Let's act like that game don't exist, and let's correct the problems with Live. Talk about what's the problems with Live so they can be better than 2K. But y'all let me know the current state of this game, man. Let me know what you're thinking about it. What's your space on the game? What you like, what you dislike. And we out.